Alright guys, today we're doing part one in either what you would say my favorite Call of Duty guns are or guns that I would never get rid of. And these are guns that, like I said, seriously wouldn't get rid of unless I absolutely had to. These are ultimately cool guy guns, so maybe not the most practical, but very cool, and I really enjoy shooting all of these to bits. So it is a lot of fun. But these are some of the most favorite guns in the collection of ones that I wouldn't get rid of. So first off, let's start with number one. And this isn't necessarily ranked in how much I love them. I really love just about all of them. But this is number one, and that is going to be the Vepr 12. Now, this is a Russian semi-auto shotgun, of course, AK styled, similar to a Sega, but with an auto-regulating cast system. So a bit more reliable and a bit more capable of shooting lighter loads. And it really does actually work quite well with even the more mild loads. It won't necessarily handle low recoil, but just standard 12 gauge will actually handle. Also is a much easier magazine release and can of course support 12, 10, 25 round drums, just about anything. So a very cool shotgun overall, and probably one of the better, honest to God, semi-auto shotguns out there, especially because it's magazine fed over tube fed. So if you do make these in SBS, it doesn't actually affect the magazine capacity. All right, so that's number one. Now let's go to number two, which is the FNFAL. Now, of course, this is a DS Arms SA58, so this is a clone, but uses the same machining and tooling as FALs, and it is, for all intents and purposes, an FNFAL. Now, of course, this one is an OSW, so it has the AR-15 style buffer tube with a Magpul STR stock on here. I have the QD mounts on here for slings, and of course a vertical grip, all the things. This of course has a quad rail on it, mounted a flashlight on it, and have this one a little bit more tactical, a little bit more modern, because it has things like pick rail, quad rail, the buffer tube for modern stocks. And so yeah, this one for me is kind of just a all around general purpose rifle, of course chambered in 308 or 7.62 by 51. So a very capable, very functional rifle, albeit a little bit heavy and of course a little bit dated because it is of course an FNFAL, but it is overall pretty darn cool. So this one of course, like I said, has a LPVO on it and is just kind of set up a little bit more tactical, but yeah, pretty darn cool. So those are in part one of guns that I wouldn't get rid of.